God never expected you to be perfect. I'm going to say that again to you. God never expected you to be perfect. He knew you would fall, struggle, make mistakes. Instead of running away from Him in shame, run to Him and allow Him work on you and transform what is broken. Look at what the scripture says, 2 Corinthians 12:9. God's grace is sufficient. His power is made perfect in weakness. In other words, your weaknesses is made perfect in God's perfection. Sometimes you may not be able to live right. You might watch pornography videos, you might get things twisted, you might not be able to be faithful, you didn't pray, you didn't fast, you didn't do as much as you're supposed to do. But He says that His power, which is His love, is made perfect in weakness. So no matter how bad and crushed you are in the spirit, abused you are, come to God. He said, let all him that labor and weary and heavy loaded, let them come to me, I'll give them rest. In the book of Matthew 5, it said, blessed are those that mourn, for they shall be comforted. You can be left broken. So instead of running away from God, because you make me say run to God and allow Him transform your life, instead of saying how you can sort things, see how you can fix it, I'll run to Christ. Because if you try, you may never get it done. What is broken can be fixed when you run to God and understand that your weaknesses are made perfect in God's love. There's none of your mistake that God can take care of, because He didn't make you to look at your mistakes and get to condemn you. No, He made you as an object of His love. So there's a part of God that you're actually standing on. No one else can take what you take. No one else can stand in the place you stand in God. So His grace is sufficient and His power is made perfect in love. All the time. Maybe you lived in sin. Maybe you made a mistake. Maybe because He already knew. He knows that you will struggle with all those things, with some bad habits, with some bad attitude. Instead of trying to sort those things out by yourself, run to God. He's the only one that can be able to transform you and fix what is already broken in your life. Run to Him because His power, His love, His kindness is made perfect in your weakness. Jeremiah 10:23 says, Lord, I know that people's life are not their own. It is not for them to direct their steps. This is the prophet Jeremiah trying to remind you as well. He was telling the Lord, you know that this person who is watching right now is not the owner of his or her life. You can direct your steps. You can do anything. That's why He says, if you abide in me as I abide in you, you can get to do more. You can win over sin. You can win over bitterness. You can win over overthinking. You can win over pornography. You can win over any kind of addiction, masturbation. You can win over it. This is a prophet, the great prophet Jeremiah telling the Lord, you know that these people are not in charge of their life, so they can direct their life. So that's why the moment you start seeing how you can do it, get it done much more better than God, you'll fail. I tried it. I didn't make it. I failed. People who I know around me that tried it, they failed. Some of them died. You can do more than God. You can understand these things more than God. So the earlier you lean on God, the better. Look at what it says. Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. Because what you can do sometimes are usually quite, they always lead you away from what God is already doing. Lean not on what you can do. Don't lean on what you can say, what you can solve, how you can present the papers, how you can present the messages, how you can be able to preach, all these things. There was a day that I was asked to preach in church. It's a long time ago. And that day I wasn't prepared. But when I got to the pulpit, I knelt and I told the Lord, I'm not prepared. And I wouldn't want to speak to your children from the way I feel on the inside because of the things I already knew or I have an idea of. I want you to use me to speak to your children. I tell you that day that the words I spoke that day, I didn't even know where they came from. In fact, I can get my head around it. People cried. You get what I mean? So what I'm telling you is that if you allow God, you will do more excellent things. You will excel in all your ways. But by the time you put so much in your own energy, in your degrees, all the things that you have, you come back home broken. Yeah, it's people is not going to understand. But I'm telling you, man, allow God help you out. Only Him can actually do that. Allow Him help you out. Stress yourself unnecessarily. Let Him lead you there. Let Him guide you. Let Him protect. Let Him sort things out. on your behalf. I pray that God will bless you with this message and direct and lead you and protect you indeed. And it's really amazing, spending this time with you. And I'm really, 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 really happy that you watched this place. And if you did, if you comment, if you subscribe, if you have shared this message out, you help us to reach to more other brethren who may also need to be part of this gospel truth. Be blessed.